In our quest to show you the interesting things taking place in other parts of the country, on this week's edition of Arthouse, we visit the cultural capital and also the nation's capital, so you see how artists are bringing ingenuity into their art while trying to explore new terrains. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Expect a fun-filled episode, and it starts in a moment.
Art is a metaphor of socio-religious ethos.
The ancient Benin kingdom was revered for its craft and culture. Till date, Benin, the Edo state capital, is still a force to reckon with internationally, with the Bronze Haven on Igun Street marked as a World Heritage Site. But tucked away in that same city is a gallery that houses many treasures people would have thought had been lost with time, holding on to a slice of history and embracing the contemporary.
Crown Art Gallery houses all sorts of art from the modern to the contemporary. Its doors opened after the Igwe Festival, and it is home to some of the pieces displayed during that cultural event in 2014, and that's alongside over 100 other works of art.
As long as Igun Street is existing there, a lot of traditional works, traditional artists are still there, and they remain to be there. Modern works are just an addition to what is already on ground about Benin works.
The curator, Mr. Ukbalo Ehi Godwin, takes our crew on a grand tour of the walls, explaining each piece and the significance to history and culture.
This is another great historical work of the Oba's procession, probably traveling from Benin to another town. This is to tell you that maybe the era of motorcade was not here then. You see them moving. As he's going, he's being entertained. See two lepers being led by warriors. This is a horn blower, sword bearer. See the Oba on top of the horse, his hand carried by his attendants, while his wares have been carried by two other attendants here. This is a drummer, a warrior, a gun player, and a warrior, all on a journey to a particular destination.
Beyond the artifacts, which have been preserved and restored to ensure they still look good, there is room for a breath of fresh air with a taste of the modern.
Why the Crown Art Gallery is unique is in the sense that we are blending tradition and modernity here, a collection of contemporary art and artifacts. See the typical Benin leopard featuring here, another one. This is a cover for the jug, a typical jug. This way it flows. If you look closely, these are two leopards hanging on the wall of the jug. This is there's supposed to be a head here, but for you to get the outlet for whatever content is in.
So the past is preserved, the present is presented, and the future is nurtured.
By the time we came out with the flyers, parents were coming here to find out, oh, what was it all about? We said, oh, it's an opportunity for us to start putting our children together during holidays, for them to learn how to draw and how to paint. Some of them had to make beads, how to do textiles, ceramics, and graphics, and even music. We have facilitators, about 6 facilitators that are taking about 23 children right now.
It's a delight to see this mix all in one place, and viewers come from distant lands just to feast their eyes on these interesting craftsmanships that span across generations.
Most of the contemporary works are for sale. You know, artifacts are not allowed to be taken out of the country. If you must take any work of artifacts out of the country, you have to go to the museum to take an export permit. That's why most times artifacts are not supposed to be sold to outsiders, except you buy here and it remains here.
For the curator, the more recent works that stay here are chosen based on the artist's abilities, not reputation. The whole idea is just to show that there is no dearth of talent in the Nigerian art scene. It's been vibrant for centuries till date.
It's a part of the question a lot of people are asking. They come here, they tell you, oh, we know Hexagon for their hotel business. We don't know that a gallery of art exists here. We are reaching out by way of introducing Crown Art Gallery to institutions, organizations, so that when tourists come into the town, they visit this place as a way of promoting art tourism in Nigeria. Most of the time when you get to the palace, if the Oba is not holding white handkerchief or is not being held by his Omada, those attendants, you see his hands will be resting on such altar. Both hands. They are usually by the left and right hand side if they are not held by persons.
But is the Benin crowd still crazy about what they have under their nose? Or has it become business as usual?
No, I won't say Benin is losing its status, because if you go to the city center now, you discover that the Igun Street, which is known for broadcasting, is there as a World Heritage Site. The National Gallery of Art is there behind the House of Assembly. Without this, I think art is still being propagated. Today, Crown Art Gallery has joined the queue.
Whether they are wild or not, the big picture is sustaining a legacy, a bragging rights that cannot be bought but has been earned. The ancient and modern art scene here is a testimony that Nigeria has a rich art and cultural heritage that is not dying anytime soon.
Edo State definitely has a pride of place. Its art is also called, or used to be called, royal art, because it was initially established to honor the Oba or king, with busts and plaques that depict a lot of historical events. Now, let's not forget about the foremost art teacher like Professor Solomon Wagboje, master sculptor Felix Udubo, the first act mask. Need I say more? But more is what this next artist is giving her audience in this solo exhibition in the Federal Capital Territory. You won't want to miss that one, so stay with us.
This month in art history.
World Photography Day is celebrated on August the 19th. Veteran artist Dr. Bruce Onobrakbeya was born on August the 30th, 1932. Contemporary writer Professor Bode Osayin was born on August the 20th, 1940. Nigeria's most famous porter, Dr. Ladi Kwali, died on August the 12th, 1984.